bankruptcy charge and a lawsuit moving forward today against the man who is the top aide to embattle Dalton Mayor Tiffany Henyard.
And WGN's Jenna Barnes has the latest from federal court.
Well, Dalton Mayor Tiffany Henyard's top aide, Keith Freeman, pleaded not guilty to federal bankruptcy charges today, as he is also named in another lawsuit against the village and its embattled mayor. Senior Administrator for Dalton and Thornton Township, Keith Freeman, pleading not guilty to bankruptcy fraud. His attorney speaking with reporters after the arraignment.
I think that many practitioners in this building would be surprised to see this level of attention and press paid to a bankruptcy indictment.
Freeman.
That's such a lawyer thing to say. You don't try to play us like we don't know what's going on down in Dalton and you don't know either. Hey there, besties. Of course we have to talk because Keith Freeman has pled not guilty, not that we didn't expect him to, because he's going to go ahead and fight these charges. Fine, Keith, fight him, all right? Does that lawyer want to act like he don't know and we don't know what's going on and everything that's happening down in Dalton, and that it's so strange that there's all these people here?
Freeman is a top aide to Dalton Mayor and Thornton Township Supervisor Tiffany Henyard. He's accused of hiding his Dalton income in bankruptcy proceedings, underreporting his income by $95,000 last year.
We've had a couple of questions directed to me about whether or not this indictment means that the government is effectively trying to squeeze Mr. Freeman into cooperation. And I think that question is a question better put to the government. And the record will show overall that Mr. Freeman for many, many years has been a trusted public steward.
Okay, so as long as someone has done something for the longest time, allegedly the right way, then we should always just believe them, even when there's allegations and proof, allegedly, in documents in writing, allegedly, that may show and prove that he hasn't necessarily been on the up and up for all these daggone years. I swear sometimes I cannot stand lawyers. Listen, I know they have to have their own defense. I understand that. But sometimes they just do this double speak to try to play us like we stupid. We are not stupid. Just because somebody was good yesterday don't mean they're good today. Just because somebody was healthy yesterday don't mean they're not sick today. Sir, take that double talk to somebody else.
Freeman's appearance in federal court comes just a day after he was sued alongside Mayor Henyard by a Dalton property owner who says he was unjustly denied a business license.
When Keith Freeman told me that he's going to give me all the permits and put me in a position where I start working on my property, about time when I met with him again, he told me, "Who are you and do I know you?"
Tyrone Isom tried to open a barber shop and then a pigmentation studio in this space, but he says the building inspector told him Henyard blocked the project.
She said initially Tiffany Henyard did not want nobody to get these properties because she wanted the land.
Well, this should not be too hard to prove because whoever that inspector is, as long as they are still living, is the person who can come through and attest to the fact that they said that and attest that Tiff said that, allegedly. In this case, honestly, as far as the barber should be open and shut, right? I mean, he just said that the inspector said that, and either the inspector lied, and are they going to mess up their livelihood? Or did they tell the truth and they just need to get them under oath? That's probably one of the reasons that he was confident in bringing this lawsuit. But we know Keith didn't do nothing wrong and Big Tiff didn't do nothing wrong because, child, they don't do anything wrong. They are for the people.
So that was right there in a nutshell.
It is a mess down there, and you have a mayor who believes that, she owns every piece of property in that town and can control everything that happens in that town.
Henyard's spokesperson hasn't responded to our request for comment on the lawsuit, but last month, Henyard once again complained that she is the victim of critics intent on tearing down the first black female mayor of Dalton.
Basically fighting against the devil, the evil spirits. I'm the good spirit, they the evil spirit, because I never seen nobody try to tear down people this much.
Damn. Black people should be outraged at the fact that everybody just wants to use everything as racism for the reason why people want to say, excuse me, it looks like you're doing something wrong. This don't make no daggone sense. Why won't you answer any questions? Why won't you provide receipts? Why won't you tell the daggone truth? Tell us what really happened instead of trying to gaslight everybody with this crap.
Y'all got false narratives out there, and y'all should be ashamed of y'allself. Y'all black. Y'all are black. And y'all sitting up here beating and attacking on a black woman that's in power.
Last Friday, the FBI visited Dalton Village Hall to serve 2 subpoenas, one for employment records for a dozen employees, the other specifically focused on Keith Freeman.
We're ready to defend with everything we have, anything that comes Mr. Freeman's way.
Freeman's attorney says he has no plans to step down from his jobs in both Dalton and Thornton Township. He's due back in court June 5th. Outside the Dirksen Federal Building, Jenna Barnes, WGN News.
Child, we already knew that Keith was not going to step down. We know that Big Tiff is not going to step down. We know that Aunt is not going to step down. I mean, that would just make sense. That would just be right, right? These people are finally going to get what it is that they deserve for the things that they're doing to this daggone town, these daggone people. She can sit up here and say that she the good person. Ma'am, you are far from good. And the fact that you could even say that, you should be ashamed of yourself for that reason, being Black, doing this to Black people, and then acting like you the innocent. Every day there's a new lawsuit. And y'all acting like that's just weird. They acting like that's just normal. This is what happens all over the place. Mayors always get lawsuits lodged against them. And maybe they do, and I just missed a meeting. But we're just supposed to go ahead and just say, oh, she Black, so let her alone. Oh, he Black, so just let him alone. Oh, Ann is Black, so just let him alone. The race card has been played too far. Now, even when it's really racism, it's not even gonna fly anymore because y'all use it for every daggone thing, and people don't seem to want to say, hey, stop that. Nope, just go ahead and do what you're gonna do. Then she's gonna sit up here and try to act like she the innocent all the daggone time. She don't ever do anything wrong. So Big Tiff, you don't ever do anything wrong. You've made no mistakes. You have no correction that's needed. We see you in these meetings. Ma'am, you act like we have not seen you in these meetings. You act like the video that I just played a second ago does not exist. Or you're not on camera. Dressing up as Nino Brown. Playing daggone Rihanna. Y'all better have my money. Biatch better have my money. Is that how professionals act? Is that how government employees are supposed to act? Is that how servants to the people are supposed to act? Yes, servants to the people, because that's her job. People be worrying about self, trying to get everything they want for self. And I know somebody will come through talking about, but white people do it too. But white people do it too. And they should be taken down as well. But if everything is always going to be, but white people do it too, then hell, Black people ain't never going to get nowhere. So yes, I'm turning it around to that now. You got the opportunity to get this amount of money, both of them, almost $300,000, and honestly, probably more with whatever they do extra on the side. I'm going to go ahead and say legally, to not only have a great income, but to do something good for a town that's predominantly Black. Do something for those people, try to help them, because everybody's always, nobody helps us, everybody needs help. Okay, why ain't she doing it? Why is she instead just trampling, allegedly, and Keith allegedly trampling on the town that's mostly Black? Just take advantage of them. God knows what's been happening before we all knew about this story. There's probably so much stuff that this could go on forever. And I hope they turn over every daggone stone and hold every single one of these people accountable, because of the fact that she wants to use that racism card, because of the fact that she acts like she just said a second ago, that she the good spirit. Big Tiff, ain't nothing good about you. We done already seen the daggone thing with regard to the lady that was her tenant, and she was allowing her to live in squalor. Now listen, y'all know I'm a proponent of self-accountability. That woman could have been left. She'd already been arrested, meaning Big Tiff. We don't know what daggone Keith's past is, and I'm not saying that we should get into it, but for the lawyer to sit up here and act like he daggone innocent when none of these people will answer any questions from the reporters, how come no one's ever providing any comment? When Big Tiff wants to run off at the mouth, she surely does. When she wanted to get on that podcast, she wanted to run off at the mouth. When she wanted to get on Rolling, she wanted to run off at the mouth. When she got on Angela Yee, she was running off at the mouth. But now when it's time for the big guns, these are the big guns, Tiff. You wanted attention? Attention you shall have. Why are you not answering anybody's questions? Why are you not giving any comment? Why are you not even at minimum putting out a written statement of something? Nope, nothing, nada, You ain't commented on the subpoenas. Like, it's only she ain't even going on those platforms anymore, if anyone is even having her. Because I feel like at this point, they're going to be asking her the tough questions. And we already know that Big Tiff ain't going to answer no tough questions. But you know, she the smartest, she the innocent. It's not right. It's not fair. Same old crap, different biatch. We here for all of this takedown of everybody out here who's doing wrong. Anyway, so that's the update with Keith Freeman. Of course, we knew he would allegedly plead not guilty, so he done that. He want to have his day in court, and we shall be following that now. It seems like the dominoes are finally falling, and we definitely here for it. We're gonna be watching. We're gonna be watching their next board meeting or trustee meeting, I should say, and that should be happening in the next 2 weeks, the first Monday of the month, if I'm not mistaken. So at this point, it's just a waiting game, and we've been waiting for a while, and I think that we are finally getting what we've been waiting for. Anyway, that's it. That's all. If you made it this far, make sure you like this daggone video. Subscribe if you are new. Make sure you comment. I see you all in the next one.
We do not care